Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris here. I didn't have a whole lot of time today to get my whole setup going with videos that I typically make, so this is going to be a little more informal and potentially a little rougher around the edges than some of my other videos, but I have been trying to document times when I've seen classic movies that I've been meaning to watch and sort of offer my opinions on those. So I did, a lot of the Eastwood movies, which has generated an interesting reaction with my YouTube channel. Some people really disagree with my assessment of those, even though I like them all. Maybe not as much as some people, but anyway, I finally did watch Casablanca, and that's a movie that I've been wanting to see forever. Ingrid Bergman, I believe, Humphrey Bogart, and it really did live up to the hype. And I had kind of high expectations going into it. A lot of people see it as one of the best movies of all time. And I think, in the grand scheme of things, I can see why that interpretation and that opinion is held by so many people. Seeing it outside of the context of when it was released. So it was released in the heart of really World War II and that conflict when it was happening. It's maybe hard to get the full scope and the full impact of probably how it was received at the time, but I can certainly, see how it did have that lasting impact. And, in terms of a lighting perspective and a direction perspective and an acting perspective, it really is masterful. It is a masterwork. I totally respect everything it does. And one thing that I really like about it is that I look at this and I can see how it influenced films like Indiana Jones, right? Especially Temple of Doom, from the atmosphere and the styling and the clothing, given that the time periods are comparable. But overall, you can see how this had sort of a lasting impact. In fact, there's one sound effect in the movie, a plane sound effect, that I think may have been lifted and put directly in one of the Indiana Jones movies. And I could be wrong about that, but I did notice that when I saw it. So again, a great movie, and it really did live up to the hype. And in fact, it's a movie that I would want to see again, which is not often something that comes to mind when I watch some of these older classic movies. But again, really a masterwork in just about every way. So if you've seen Casablanca, let me know what you think about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you somewhere in between? Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm way off the mark? As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.